Yay, we're live. Good morning, guys. How are ya? It is Sonia coming live to you this beautiful Monday morning here in Pennsylvania. Does feel a little bit like spring out there. I just had to run and let the cat out real quick. Otherwise, he goes a little crazy behind me in the background if I don't take care of him before I take care of my stuff, right? You gotta take care of him before I take care of my stuff, because we all know that cats are aliens. Okay. Good morning, Jocelyn. How are you? Chris is on here. Good morning. I am just waking up and easing into the day. How about you guys? Do you feel like you're okay? Question right now. I'm just curious. Do you feel like you're wide awake or just kind of like partially semi awake right now? Hey, Brenda. How are you? Brenda. You guys don't know it, but you're on the same schedule. You always pop up at the same time. You feel like a zombie? Yeah, me too, right? Me too. Just feel, I do know that objects in motion tend to stay in motion. So even when my alarm goes off, if I do get myself out of bed, I know, even though I always have thoughts of like, do you guys have thoughts like this too? I used to do this when I worked in the corporate world. Be so tired in the morning, go, when I come home, I'm going to go right to bed. Like when I get home, I'm going to go to bed early tonight. I'm going to go just jump right back into the bed. But of course, by the time you get yourself to work, you're woke up during the day, you become wide awake, and you really know that you're not going back to bed at the end of the day because you get home and you're like, no, I got other stuff to do, right? That's how I feel in the morning. I wake up in the morning and I go, oh, I feel like I want to go back to bed. But if I get my coffee or I take a shower, Chris says shower. Oh, Chris showered, no coffee yet. And I feel like I'm up and I'm ready to go, right? Wanda did her first live yesterday, made some mistakes. No, those are just things you learn from, girl. But that's okay. And I'm proud of myself for doing it. Wanda! Good for you. Good for you. Stepping out of your comfort zone. But you know what? When you make a decision that, you are here to grow this business, you ain't going to let anything stand in your way. Wanda, be sure to tell us your page so we can all go and give your live some love and leave you a comment. Pam got 3 hours of sleep. Oh, I know how hard that is. Valerie says, I did a very short live this morning. You did already? What time zone are you in, Valerie? I did a very short live this morning at my booth, but I'm ready to do another one this week. Good for you. And that's baby steps, right? When you start to learn how to fill out a little bit, when you first start doing a live video, you feel like you have just a couple sentences to say, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. You're able to talk just like I'm talking with you guys right now, which is awesome. That's one thing about the beauty of the power of live is that when you start to go live with the people who follow you and you develop relationships with them, you get to know them. So you know what they're working on, you know what they're up to. And that's the power. I mean, that's the very next best thing other than you guys sitting here for coffee this morning in my library is me turning on the camera, right? And going live with you guys. So you can just see so much growth and you'll continue to grow because people will get to know you. Everybody said, woohoo, Wanda. And guess what? Wanda's still alive, okay? So this is proof for all of us that get nervous about doing something, okay? Like especially going live. Wanda is living proof that she did it. Excuse me. And she still is alive this morning, okay? She made it. Stacy had a grandson born in the middle of the night. Are you kidding me? Congratulations. Oh my goodness. You know what? It's basically spring, right? Spring brings beautiful things. Oh, wow. You are going to have quite a year ahead of you now, right? Doing all kinds of fun stuff with that little one. Those are really nice creations, right? Those are the best creations of all. Little people. Nice. Hey, Jan, good morning. How are ya? Lumber Bill, good morning to you, my friend. Oh, how sweet. Congratulations. So, yeah, you definitely had an eventful weekend. So hopefully you guys, your weekend was good. I did get something done that I said that I was going to do. I just pushed through it and got it done. I haven't announced it yet because I just finished it last night. I told you guys something that that you guys have been asking for. Oh, you saw that, Shonda? Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna post this here. Done. Done. My people have been asking for merch, for swag, for shirts. You'll see this shirt right here, for example, like this style shirt on there. Finally got it done. So I've been picking away at this for a long, long time. Proof that as long as you stay with it, you will get something done. You will bring it to completion if you, it's easier to bring it to completion if you just stay on it as well, right? Like working here and there on something. And then especially if you're doing it yourself. Like, so for me, I just set up my, what would you call it? I just set up the ability on my website for the people who follow me to be able to get t-shirts and tank tops and everything under the sun with a whole bunch of Junk Monkey custom designs. And I've been working on this for a long time, but I told you guys that that is my thing, that I will get this done. Probably why I'm feeling a little extra tired today, because I did work through the weekend on this, but now it's done and it's done and I'm glad. And it's there, you know, so bit by bit. So I'll show you real quick. So if you go to my website, junkmonkeypaint.com, you'll see the menu of clothing there now. And it will take you to this lovely little site that I have going on here. By the way, this is also where I teach you guys as well to monetize your business, monetize what you do. So for me, I love to do paintings and art. And I sell the original. So somebody out there gets to keep the original. And then I go on, and on this page is where you're going to see all the things like, you know, I painted a cactus. Now he's on a pillow. So you can get, there's like actually another cactus pillow right there. So that's what I'm beginning to do here now, is to fill this out. So there's that shirt right there. If you love that hoodie, you can see it. And there's some really fun designs on here. This is one of my favorite ones right here. I'll show you. It says Picker Girl. Can you see it with all the feathers, the boho feathers? Feeling a little wild. Can't contain us, right? We're just wild souls, wild creative souls. There's another fun one right here. It says Junk Makes Me Happy. So you're going to see some Junk Monkey stuff, and then you're just going to see the Junker Mentality stuff, right? How about this one right here? This one says, I'll show you guys, wild squirrels. Yes, we are. This one right here says Junk Queen. And of course, these are all made for Junk Monkey. So you're going to see the Junk Monkey logo in all of them. So yeah, I have another one here. It's called Junker Picker Thrifter and Queen Bee Picker. So a banana bunch, some fun stuff there with that. And how about this one? Bananas About Junk. So it took a while to get this set up, but I am so happy it is all done now. There's even leggings on there, like all kinds of good stuff. So that is done. And so I said, I will get this done because it's been in my brain for a long time. And yeah, I've been working on this for a long time and it got done, right? So you have to think for yourself, what is it that you need to get done right now for your business, and just power through it. You will thank yourself later. That's the kind of stuff that you will thank yourself for later, because my people have been asking for this for a long, long time. We went through a period of we were making them in-house ourselves, but we are seeing so much growth at this point that it will be impossible to break out all of our heat press and things like that. So now I've partnered with an online print company. There's so many good ones out there, and it is a great way. So if you are building a following, if you are into designs, or there's, you know, if you're doing art, maybe there's an opportunity for you to put your art onto whatever. So that's the clothing end of it, but I will be doing things like mugs, all these sorts of things, right? Think about phone cases, all the fun stuff, right? So done. So I hope we were talking about this, and I'm just going to throw this out there because just to make sure, okay, that I'm going to hold you accountable. Anybody who said they were going to do a live premiere video, right, over the weekend, did you get it done? Did you get it done? Did you do the live premiere video? That is when the topic of I will came the following day. Not just saying I got to do it. That's a good idea. I should be doing that. But picking something and then doing it. All right. So anyway, that's stage one complete. So happy. Creatively, Stacy says, who are you using for this? I just switched to Teespring for my merch right now, and there's a bunch of reasons I did. But when I first started off, I was using, was it Printful? I'm trying to remember. They were really good as well. So there's a lot of really, really good print companies out there. And I'm going to give you, okay, here's something I'm just going to be honest with you with. Whoever you set your website up with, look to see if there's print companies that interact with your website, because that's going to be the best for you, because it makes sense to go with a company that already partners and you're able to embed it onto your website. So check yours, okay? And for me, one of the things that I love about the company that I'm with right now, and this was a personal goal of mine behind the scenes, was you're also going to see my merch show up on my other channel, my Sonia Miller creative channel. Once you hit 10,000 followers with this company, I'm also able to embed my products. So if you're watching a video, you're going to see my merch show up below, right? Which is a beautiful thing. And if you're somebody who loves YouTube, you know that that is typically the environment of YouTube, and that is, you know, it would make sense for that world. So when you pick a company, go and get some stuff. Oh, I should have brought some samples down that I have printed. When you pick a company, get some samples done for yourself, or go watch the reviews, do what you got to do your research. But like I said, there's so many good ones out right now. Get one that will work with you, like in terms of how you have your business set up, and get some samples so you really see the quality. Catherine says, created my I will list this weekend and already have followed through. You did. Tell us something that you did. I love it. Beverly says, I'm in a holding pattern right now, still at the hospital with my husband. Yes, I saw that, Beverly. I hope Kevin is on the mend and he's feeling better. Hopefully, day by day, you're seeing progress and he's doing much better. You tell him the snow is almost gone, Kevin, at least over here in Pennsylvania. So you know what? He's got to be ready to get out and listen to the birds chirp and walk through all the not covered snow grounds, right? Summer is coming. Tell him he needs some sunshine therapy. Naomi says, yes, who got their I will done? Naomi, you did? Okay, tell us, what did you get done? For those of you who this weekend just put your head down and worked on your business and got something done, will you tell us what you did so we can see what you're working on? See you, Wanda. She's off to her day job and she'll catch up with us. She said on replay. Sounds good. Catherine, list 3 items on eBay every Sunday. Good for you. I love goals like that. Completely obtainable, right? 3 things and then you're done, right? Even if you're going to do something like you're not going to spend your entire day working on your business, but you know what you say, 3 things that I can do is put 3 things, or, you know, put 3 things on my eBay account. Those are the things that has a direct effect on your business. You're making money. Hello. It's directly associated with it, right? And it's going to be a good thing and you can get it done. So get up in the morning, list the 3 things on eBay, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, right? You don't have to take up your entire day. Lumber Mill says, YouTube channel is set up. Good girl. Catherine says, easily attainable. Yes, yes. And what happens is you get faster. Like I know as I was working through that, setting that up myself with my swag, my merch section, that there's a lot of, you know, uploading an image, getting it just right, the placement, with the pixels, getting it everything, right? The colors. There's a lot that goes on with every single one of those. And when I sat down to go, okay, Sonia, you are going to do this, right? You're going to get this done. That when I started with it, what happened was I was really slow. And then by the end of it, I got faster. That's called, remember we talked about batching it out in here? So if you're going to do something, just carve out some time and keep your brain into it. You know, yesterday I taught myself some stuff with Photoshop, and I have not even been somebody who uses Photoshop. I've been using other programs, and I want to myself to personally grow and does anybody use Photoshop in here? You could do really nice things. And so I decided to teach myself. And yesterday I watched some Photoshop tutorials to teach myself how to do it. But I wanted to bang my head against a desk and roll around on the floor like a wild animal, because I was so frustrated. And I had to keep clicking out of what I was doing and restarting because I didn't even know how to undo anything, right? So I had to teach myself. There's always that period. Nobody starts off being awesome. Nobody starts off knowing everything, right? We grow as we try. So I think it was Catherine, right? That was here yesterday. I wrote down her name here. Oh, maybe I brought that upstairs with me. And she said that she wanted some help growing her page. So if you're here, Catherine, feel free to let us know. She was telling us yesterday that she set up a business Facebook page and now she has yet to post. So I think she's at that part. And we said we give her some good ideas. And so if you're here, if you hear this, I think it was Catherine with a K. Be sure to let us know. Good job. So yay. All right. So today I wanted to tell you guys about something that could be growing your business that you might not be utilizing because you just forget about it, okay? And it's the most simplest thing to do. And we should all be doing it, especially if we're posting on Facebook or other social medias. And just like I was just talking about with Catherine right now, this will be a great tip for her as well. You did, Jackie? Jackie is looking for a VA. She also posts things, like lists things, and she wants to get an assistant, some help to help her manage all the stuff, right? It probably would be really helpful, Jackie, if you could, because you list on eBay too, don't you? I'm pretty sure that's what you told me. So you take pictures of stuff. It would be nice to have a VA to even like just to do all the stuff where it gets set up online, right? You could have a VA work with you that way, where they do all that IT stuff. Be interesting to hear what you love your VA to do. Sharon just got a cactus pillow. Those are super cute. Thank you guys for supporting my art and designs over there. I really appreciate that. That's so awesome. And when you get your stuff, you'll have to take a picture, put it over in Junk Monkey Paint Projects, okay? So I've only told you guys first of the stuff that's over there. Jackie says mainly, she's selling on Amazon and very little eBay these days. That makes sense. So is that what you're looking to do, to get somebody to help you with the listings and to like write the descriptions? Is that the end of things? Or is it a local VA? What are you thinking? Met someone who has lots of furniture I can paint. Woohoo! Oh, that's exciting. That's very, very exciting. So today, let's talk a little bit about video. I think this week I'm going to spend some time. I want to talk with you guys about video, about when I look at this week ahead. I want to talk to you guys about how, like, for example, I create videos, giving you guys some tips at the end of the day. You can run your business however you see fit. But I want to encourage you to bring video definitely into your work. You will see huge growth when you do, okay? And some of you guys are not ready just yet to do a live video. You're working yourself up to it, but just like this morning, you're taking those baby steps and you're starting to do them, and they are just going to grow and flourish. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it's just going to happen. It's just the way it does. And it's very easy when you start to do lives. You really start to feel like, oh man, it's just so much easier to hit the live button than to get all this stuff set up and then I have to film it all. So we also talked about how you can just, take video of your stuff and like do your tutorial with just your hands, not even showing yourself, and do a live premiere. We talked about that this week. So do that. That's like number 2 to a live video. Okay. And then I also want to remind you that with this beautiful thing called a smartphone, you can take video anytime. All right. And this is kind of like where I want you to think about today. We are all doing things for our work in here. We may do all different kinds of different work, right? Whatever it falls under the sun, but this proves true for any business that's out there. There's something that you're doing that could be of interest to somebody else, that you could be showing people what you're working on. Whatever, the furniture that you just got. Okay, so that who just said that they had a big load of furniture? You can take a video of the furniture that you just picked up. Okay, great thing right there. So there's always something that you're doing. You're selling a house. You can take video of the house. But I'm not talking about long videos or tutorials. I am talking about videos that just maybe run for all of 5 seconds. Okay, the power of the 5-second video. I think that's what we should have called this one right here. So the next time that you are painting something, the next time that you are baking something, the next time that you're molding something, you're building something, you're sawing something, whatever it is that you're doing, okay, out there. I mean, it just goes applied in so many different ways. Whatever, if you are in health, what you're drinking this morning, a lot of times we take a photo of something and we post it. Well, what have I been teaching you guys? That photos are great, especially if there's something to do with your business. You're always promoting, but video is king and queen. So if you can't do live, right? And we're not talking about doing live tutorials or anything big. The next time that you create something, not only take a photo, but take time to do a 5-second video, okay? 5-second video. So I just made this mug right here, all right? and I got my pictures. I might have even done a live. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sit this down. Do you remember how I always say I talk to myself and tell myself, do your before, Sonia, and do your after? Take time to do a video, just a 5-second video, okay? Hold your phone up and just go ahead and do a 5-second video, hit stop, and then upload that to your channel, because you're going to need that later on down the road. And you might have just did a live, so it might not make sense right now to just go ahead and keep promoting or keep plugging the very same thing. You can spread it out. That's called a piece of content that you can use on another day. But believe it or not, when you take a picture of this mug, because that's super important. We're going to go on to talk about Pinterest in here and all the things that you can do with photos. But a 5-second video of something that you just painted, or that you're working on, or something of interest in your day-to-day life, the very fact that you're putting video, let's say, for example, on your Facebook channel, Facebook goes, ding, 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 move this one to the head of the class, okay? And you get more eyeballs. Do you guys remember when this started happening in Facebook? You guys might remember that there was like, everybody was being like, well, how can we do video? How can we do video? Like, so what people were doing to try to cheat the system. Now, you guys are creatives, you're small business owners. You have enough things going on in your day. You can find something to do a 5-second video on, okay, for your phone. But when this first came out and was announced, and people recognized that there was that power in just these little short, just a video, just the smidge of taking something from a standalone photo to a video, the power that it harnesses, and that Facebook would show it to more people, it would blow your mind. It would go, wow, I have a standalone photo and I have a video of the same thing, not really doing anything. I just kind of turned the camera just a little bit and I showed the curvature of it, and that video goes wild. And you're like, why would it be so much difference, right? Well, it's because Facebook promotes video. But that, my friends, is the most simplest way, without you even being on camera. You're not even doing a full-fledged, you're not even speaking. You're not even putting your face on there. You're not even like having to like buy a ton of supplies and figure out how you're going to do this 20-minute long tutorial today. You are doing a 5-second, call it a pan, a 5-second pan. Ever hear of a camera pan where the camera pans back and forth? 5 seconds, all right? Then when you upload that to your channel, all right, that's going to be a wonderful thing. So what people were trying to do when they realized that this was really powerful, a lot of pages out there that they weren't creators, but maybe they were recycling pictures. There's plenty of sites out there right now. You see this a lot on this particular type of site, where they're not the creatives themselves, but they are the place where we go and we find a lot of great creative ideas, right? And they're creative ideas that are taken from creators everywhere, but it just happens to fall on one page, right? You guys know what I'm talking about when you see pages like this. You're probably following them right now. They're just an overall page that is devoted to crafts, okay? An overall page that's devoted to, I don't know, woodworking, all right? I see lots of those in my feeds. Do you guys know what I mean when I say that? And when you go on their page, right, you see pictures. Well, when a lot of pages like this, and a lot of people in the industry caught wind of, oh my gosh, the power of just even a 5-second, just when you make the shift from a photo to a video has so much power, meaning that more people will see your stuff. Hello, when more people see your stuff, your sales generally go up. That's just the way it is, right? More people see you, greater chance of more people liking what you're doing. They will like your page, greater chance. They will buy more things from you, right? Because they like what you're doing. It's just overall, it all goes together. So what they started doing to try to hack it was they would take a photo and they would try to turn a photo into a video. How many of you guys, and then they're still kind of floating around out there as well. You'll still find them from time to time, right? Where it's a picture and they try to change it into a video. And so all it does is the picture might shake a little bit. And you're like, I thought that was a video, but that was just a picture. The reason why they did that was because they have learned somewhere along the way that yes, even a couple second video has more power than a standalone photo, okay? Now, you guys don't have to just be doing, that's a great thing, yep. Oh, Krista's talking about something called a boomerang. Absolutely, that's a video, right? That's like a repeat sort of video. Like, well, it's like boomerang. You throw it out and it comes back, right? So that's the ones where you just see somebody like doing like this here, whatever movement and whatever they're doing, it just keeps going on replay. That's a video. That's why there's a power to the boomerang, all right? If you guys have ever done that before. I'm just talking about if this is my product right here, not do a boomerang. It doesn't have to be that shuffle sort of like aggressive move, I'm just talking about pulling up your phone like this, going, okay, all right, just like you're going to take a video of your cute kitty cat, because yes, I got kitty cat videos on here, all right? And then what you do, I'm going to pull up my video right here. I'm going to basically set my thing up right here. And then what I'm going to do is, you can probably hear it when I even turn this on, if my sound is up. Done. Okay. Done. Now I have a video. Do you see how the movement is happening there just very slightly with my hands? I mean, it was only a couple seconds, but it's a video, right? It is a video. You can move it in, move it out, do whatever. But what I'm telling you, it is the most basic way to get some growth on your social media without even having to jump through hoops or anything, because you've tapped into the power of video. Chris says that she's been making videos out of a program called Pick, Play, Post. And this is where a video is made out of photos. A bunch of photos make a video. And she posted one yesterday. Good for you. Naomi says, oh, she's talking to Debbie. She says, I use short videos to show my jewelry. And the video helped to show the color shifts. Isn't that true when you like move it back and forth? Well, there's so many positive things, right? Yeah, exactly. When you do that, it catches the light. You could hold, your mug up a certain way, your piece of jewelry, and people can really see the shape of it. They also get to see, like, if you're holding something, if you're a maker or somebody out there in business where you have things or you're selling things in your storefront that are small, if you can put your hand, one of the things that I like to do when I even take, this is a whole other topic, but since we're kind of going down this path, that if I take pictures of my paintings, there's always one that I'll include where my hand is onto it, right? Because it gives your people a perception of like how big overall, even though you always list the measurements, we're visual people. And sometimes when somebody sees the hand, they can tell how big that is compared to a hand, right? But the power of the video alone, meaning that you are taking the picture of it. Yes, the highlights show, the size of it shows, all the good stuff shows, right? But the most basic thing is it just sitting right there, and you do a pan of your camera back and forth, up and down, or whatever, in and out, right? Just do whatever you got to do, because it moves in the feed, right? So as somebody is scrolling, they're already seeing something move, which is action. And we're like, oh, squirrel, what's going on there, right? We look at it. We're drawn to video. Video is powerful. And it soars through the algorithm, the robots, okay? So anything that you're posting on eBay, anything that you're posting on Amazon, take your phone out, right? But this is why I say, like, if you go into my phone right now and you hit the video section, you will see tons of videos. And there's videos that I've never even put out there before. But on a day where I'm going, okay, Sonia needs to post on her page. She needs to feed the goat, remember? She needs to feed Facebook and keep it happy. Remember, I tell you, post just like 3 times a day, 3 to 4 times a day. I wouldn't even do any more than that. Honestly, that's all you need to do. Don't overdo it for yourself or for your people. Just keep your page, just like feed your Facebook 3 meals a day, okay? Okay, we're going to call that in here. Feed your Facebook 3 times a day, just like you have breakfast, dinner, supper, all right? That's what I want you to do for your Facebook. So when you're trying to get up and you're going to feed the baby, all right, you're like, oh, what am I going to post today? Well, thank goodness, because you know what? I did that project 3 weeks ago, 3 months ago, 3 days ago, and I can pull out a little bit of video that I have right there and I can post it. And remember, Facebook doesn't show everything to everybody all at once, okay? So you know that it might be a different view from something you've already shared. It's totally okay to repurpose, right? I shared the pictures, but I never shared the final video just yet, right? I did the live, but I didn't share the final video just yet. Save that video in your camera roll. And then when you're looking for a little piece of content, dang, not only do you have good content, you got like 5 seconds of video, which is gonna be amazing. Super easy idea. I need an easy idea right now. That is easy. That is easy. And you always have something that you're working on that you can take a quick, just stand back and get a nice photo of whatever it is that you're doing, right? Whether it's the buffet that you're selling, whatever it is, something that you just painted. Guys, this is just what I'm working on right now. So it could be so many things. And when you're not even feeling like you are dressed appropriately, like, my hair is a mess. I feel like, I'm not how I want to present myself right now. Don't, at the end of the day, it's all about what it is that you're working on, right? And how it helps somebody else. So use that. Chris says, yep, feed the baby. I will do a video today. Good for you, Debbie. Good for you. And those of you who haven't even done lives just yet, you will see a difference between the photos that you post, and the video, just the 5-second video, okay? So not even just doing a long one, just a short one. Lover Bill says we should have an I will community chat and set them for every Monday. I like that. Let's do that. Let's do that every Monday in here. Come with the I wills. Well, you know what? Say your I will for the week and then come back the following Monday and tell me what you got done, what you got accomplished. How about that? So with that said, I was asking you this morning for what did you get done, right? In the last few days, did you will yourself to do something and did you get it done? And what are you going to will yourself for this week ahead? All right. Yeah, I want to hear from you guys. What will you get done this week? All right. And the next Monday, we'll check in and see if you got it done. It's called accountability, right? And we're all moving together and just momentum. Oh, look at this. Brenda says, I will have my website. Doesn't have to be perfect, Brenda, right? It's progress over perfection. Just getting it done is more important than not even doing it at all. Just get it done. Just the most simplest of things, all right? The I will community. I like that. Oh my gosh, too funny. Catherine says, yes, I just did a quick soundless video that did so well compared to photos. Now I get it. Exactly. Exactly. That's called growing. That's feeding the Facebook baby and growing your page. And we're also going to be talking about it here about like Instagram, how Facebook owns Instagram. And if you're not already doing it, I'm going to talk you guys through it as we go forward. This week, I want to spend some time on video. You guys have been asking me about the power of video. So that's why we're starting this chat off on this Monday with the most basic thing. Video for a couple seconds with you not even being in it, okay? No sound, no nothing, all right? But it moves things, all right? But we'll talk about video for the rest of the week. And then we're going to get into talking about Instagram. And for those of you, I started to say, who are on Instagram right now, remember that Facebook owns Instagram. So when you're doing these little short second videos, on the option where it says to go ahead and, if you have linked your Instagram already to your Facebook, the same time that you're posting here, it can be posting over on Instagram as well, right? Naomi says, I love this group. Oh, we love you, Naomi. You are awesome. Stacy says, update cover. Oh, this is what she's going to get done. Update her cover photo and 2 videos this week. Also schedule posts. Okay, cover photo. She wants to do cover photo, 2 videos this week, and schedule her post. Absolutely. You can schedule your post for a day. You can schedule your post as much as you want, right? However much you have time to devote to that. I will have 10 new pieces for my store. Can I tell you that's how when I first opened my storefront, when you first open a store, then you realize you have to paint a lot of stuff. If you're a painter, if that's the world you live in, you open a store, I don't care if it's a nutrition store or whatever it is that you do, you realize really quickly that there's a lot of stuff that you have to do before it even opens, because now you've got the space, but all these shelves are bare behind me. And now I got to go ahead and I got to fill them. Right. And that's what I would do. When I really wanted to fill my store, I would go ahead and say, okay, every day for 3 days, I'm going to do this many pieces. And I could get them done. Heck, with Junk Monkey Paint, I didn't have the primer, sand, or strip. I was getting it done so quickly, putting it in my storefront and selling it, right? And they were moving like hotcakes. But that is how I told myself my goal was going to be, a few pieces every day. And I would paint in batches. I would paint in families of colors, meaning that I teach you guys on here how to batch things out. I talk about it and tell you that's good. Yesterday, I batched out my new merch website, right? Working on the same thing for a period of time where you get faster and you get so into what you're doing, it gets easier. You actually move faster and you just learn as you go, right? So for me, when I paint furniture, I will take a can of my paint of whatever color or whatever colors, and I won't just do one piece like it. I'll do multiple pieces because I stay in the vein of what I'm doing. You work so quick. So take that as a tip as well, that if you're going to be doing multiple pieces of furniture, at the end of the day, you have a big store to fill, right? So you're going to put one piece in this corner, one piece in that corner, one piece in another corner. So who cares if they're the same, they might be the same color. You're going to need more than one. Naomi says she has a phone holder with a selfie ring. The light makes all the difference. Nice. Oh, you got yours from Aldi, as in the grocery store. That is so cool. If that is the same Aldi I'm thinking of, I know the aisle. It's probably that middle aisle, isn't it? That has like all kinds of random stuff. Candy says, as I get new treasures listed on Etsy, I will do 5-second videos and link my Facebook to Instagram. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. Just think about that. If you, the stuff that you're posting on your Etsy platform or Amazon or eBay, not just putting them up there, but making sure. This is what I always say, like when you got a great pizza in the oven, okay? The pizza is in the oven and now it's cooked, all right? And it's ready to be served, all right? If I, well, it could be a good thing for me if I don't tell anybody. But if I make supper and the pizza is done, all right, and I turn the oven off and I pull down the oven door and I eat my pizza and I leave and I walk away, how is anybody else in this house going to know that the pizza and the supper is ready in the kitchen? Unless then what I'll do is I'll tell my son, I'll tell my husband, or, you know, if there's anybody here, I tell them supper's ready. But a lot of you guys are serving up stuff, but you're not doing the telling part, right? And that's where you get better with marketing and you learn to do things like little 5-second videos that you can serve up really, really quickly to put out on your page and let people know that, hey, I just posted something to Etsy, all right? I just posted something to Amazon or to eBay. So don't forget the sharing the word part. Pizza's ready, all right? The pizza's ready. Tell everybody about it. I must be hungry. We're talking about food this morning. Do you have a business page on Instagram, Stacy? So it is the Aldi's, the weird center thing that I'm talking about. Chris says she got hers to link by going through Instagram. You're talking about getting your Insta to link to your Facebook. I would start with making sure that, because you can convert. When I started off with Instagram, I didn't know what I knew now, right? And so I started off as a personal page, and I didn't even realize that there was a business part to Instagram. So the first thing I did was when I realized that, and that's what I'm telling you guys, make sure you don't have just a personal page on Instagram for so many different reasons. That's a whole other topic, but just like on Facebook, same idea. All right, you have your business page. Plus, guys, can I tell you something? That when you have business pages set up, that it also protects your own privacy, right? Think about that. Just that alone, right? It's nice to separate things and do life over here and do business over here, because as you grow, it starts to get really intermingled, and after a while, it can really feel like you can get overwhelmed and burnt out, because you'll start to like feel like you don't really even have a space that you can call your own. Okay. So it's very important just in life as you grow to make sure that you do it for bells and whistles and for professionalism, for building the brand of your business, right? Your company should have its own page, not your personal page, right? So do that first, and then I link them together. But you can just go in and change it to business and do that, going through your settings. Yep, Naomi says Pinterest has business pages too. Yep. All those analytics, statistics, that's all very, very important for you as you grow your business, so you know what's working and what's not. Cool. All right, friends. Well, today we talked about the most important takeaway from today, to stay centered and focused. But I'm writing down whatever it is that you guys are asking me about Instagram as well as we continue to talk, so we can talk and cover it more. Let's see here. Stacy, trust me, we're all just a work in progress. She says she didn't know either, Naomi, about the Pinterest with the business pages. She's so technology illiterate. You know what? No, knowledge is power. Now you know, right? We all learn together. That is how it is. Remember me banging my head yesterday. Baby steps. You got it. Absolutely. Little bit by little bit. All right. Learn one thing at a time. So today, our focus today, one thing at a time without overwhelming you, is the most simplest thing that you can do for a growth strategy hack on your social media. And a lot of people overlook it because they think that if they do video, they have to go all the way. It's got to be alive. I got to go all the way. So if I'm going to do a video, it's got to be a full-on tutorial. All right. And I got to figure out how to film it in the right way, in the right light. And I got to figure out how to get through it without having a mental breakdown and without actually like losing my words. And, I want it to be decent. Take all of that away. One of my very best growth hacks for social media is just to take a 5-second video of something that you would normally be photoing for your business and post that, because that will catch the waves, okay, of the algorithms, and that will propel you forward. Sarah, how are you this morning? Hopefully you're feeling better. How's the weather where you are today? Hopefully it's a little bit warmer than here. I need to get back over your way again. Brenda says, yay, Jan. Debbie's sending some hearts. Good deal. Lumber Mill says, another productive hour. Yes, don't ever overlook the little simplest things, because a lot of times we think in business that we have to spend a ton of money, and at the end of the day, we don't, right? We already have the ability right here. You don't need to if you don't even feel like you're technologically sound to be able to figure out anything to do with it. I'm just saying, pull up your phone and go to your video section on your phone, right? We're not talking about adding anything else in, but if you want to propel your page forward, just do that with your phone, okay? Easy peasy. You got that? Who's going to try that today? I'll put a video out like that shortly as well, so you can see how I use it on my page, if that is helpful to you guys as well. Yay. Thank you for the hearts. Thanks for tuning in today. And yes, we will start doing the I will. So you can pick things and will yourself to get them done. Just pick a goal that you have for the week, because at the end of the day, all the things add up to be big things. Bridget's editing a video for the first time. She will post today. Good for you. So this week, we're going to be talking about video all week. That's kind of going to be like a theme for the week, since you guys have been asking so much about it. And to be completely honest with you, video is king and queen. We got to take some time to really, really dive into it. And I'll show you how I edit as well and what I do. Thank you. Stacy says, go hit the thumbs up. You guys know how this community runs, on your love. So yes, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a heart. Leave me a comment if you haven't done so. And I would love it if you would share this, share the community. Just hit the 3 dots up above or down below right here and share it. If you have creative friends, tell them to come join us. We're growing together in 2020. Doesn't have to be scary. Look, we got all these guys here by our side, right? We're all here. And I'm going to go ahead and throw in my link to my website, because this was my I will, and I did get my page set up right there. So if you are somebody who's been asking me, Sonia, will you please do some Junk Monkey shirts and t-shirts and tank tops and all that fun stuff? It is now done. It is now done. And I'll continue to add things there as we grow. Good morning, Susan. How are you? I'm going to come out and visit you this summer. Way overdue. All right, friends. I hope you guys have a great day. Pick something that you're going to do and make a goal to get it done. Christy says, set up my business page, baby steps. Good for you. Christy Lynn Creates. Everybody go love her. Go like her page and give her some love. Absolutely. Candy says, have a productive day. Monday sets the tone for the week. Oh, that's so true. Love you all. Thanks, Sonia. You are welcome. Thank you for doing morning coffee with me. I started off this chat feeling a little tired and just feeling like, oh gosh, got to wake up as I go. And the coffee and the chit chat and the time with you guys always makes me feel better. When I come at the end of this video, I feel like I'm always like ready to shoot out the other side and get my day started. And so it feels good to get up and get going. See you, Bridget. Thank you. All right, guys, I'll see you guys again tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope that I've left you better than I found you, and you got something to think about today. See you tomorrow. Bye.